Terry Hutchins from allhoosiers.com. With me, Justin Albers, Nolan Blair. Indiana beats Oakland 81-54 tonight at Assembly Hall. Improves to 8-2 on the season. A couple of big themes here. First of all, the nation's leading three-point shooter, and Travis Bader comes in, shoots 2 for 15 from the field, 0 for 10 from three-point range, snaps a 62-game streak where he had made at least one. Just what did you think Indiana did really well there defensively?
Well, they got in his head early, and he knew that he was going to be their focus, and he missed some shots early on that I thought were decent looks. And as the game progressed, he got more and more open looks, but he missed them because he didn't have the confidence from early on. Hadn't made a shot. He made a few free throws, but hadn't made a three-point shot. And I thought he got 5 or 6 good looks of the 10 he missed, but wasn't able to get them down, and that seems to be a theme from the shooters that have come into Assembly Hall this year from some of these smaller schools. Evansville's DJ Ballantyne the same way. So, yeah, they played good defense on him. They put a lot of bodies at him, but he had some good looks and missed them.
I like the fact, too, that, like you said, they had a lot of different bodies. It wasn't just one person shutting them down. It seemed like they were switching all the time, but people were just staying with them all the time.
Yeah, I think Sheehy had them the most, but I think the first 3 possessions of the game, they actually had 3 different defenders, Hollowell, then Yogi, then Sheehy. So, I mean, they wanted him to see a lot of different guys, a lot of different kind of bodies early on, and I thought their ability to switch on screens, as Tom Crane just talked about in the press conference, really helps this team because really 1 through 5 you can switch, and because Bader's 6'5", you can kind of throw some of your bigger guys on him if you have to on double screens and stuff like that.
Evan Gordon, 26 points tonight, 10 more than he had scored in any game this year. He had 16 Saturday against North Florida. He's 17 of his last 21 from the field. Saturday night he made his first 7 shots. Tonight he makes his first 8 shots. I guess how surprised are you, Nolan, that he's been able to step up like that?
He has caught fire, and I mean it's the question is, I think, is can it last? You know, can he continue to have the great field goal percentages that he's been having in these past 2 games? And his shot looks great. He looks confident. He's calling for the ball, and the players are getting to him. And I think one of the keys that why he's shooting so well is because he's been so open. And this team is does such a good job moving around. So I think that's a great question. Can it continue? I don't know. It'll be tough, and it'll be interesting to see how he does against Notre Dame, since they are such an older team, and to see if he's as open as he's been.
Indiana's now 8-2, 7-0 at Assembly Hall. Saturday they go on the road, sort of neutral site, Bankers Life Fieldhouse, play Notre Dame. Then they have 2 more games here before they open play in the Big Ten, New Year's Eve against Illinois. Justin, what are you thinking we're going to see on Saturday with Notre Dame?
Well, Notre Dame's kind of been up and down. You mentioned they're older, but they also lost to Indiana State, which doesn't have a very good team this year. So I think it'll be a good game. Those Crossroads Classic games always are. I think Indiana ultimately wins the game, though, just because I think they have a better overall team, and this athleticism that they've developed and the shooting that they're starting to get, like we saw tonight from beyond the arc, I think will help them on Saturday. That's
it for us tonight from Assembly Hall, where, again, Indiana beats Oakland 81-54, improves to 8-2. Check back with us tonight. In a few hours, we'll have several pieces of content, a couple of videos from Nolan, and just continue to follow our work at allhoosiers.com.